Yeah, I can do that. Still ready to do that in cool though.
As this RAM will show, this is not a normal ASP. Hi, it's Oddball1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And a lot of people always tell me that open is too violent, too horrible, they get ganked too easily, it's ridiculous, you can't survive. And I'm like, really? I mean, I fly around in an unarmed Type 6, a Type 7, an ASP Exploder and various other ships, and I'll be honest, it's not difficult to survive in this game as far as I'm concerned. Take my ASP the Edwinnie for example. Most people build paper thin ASPs, but there's no need. If you're building paper thin ships, I really don't understand. This has over 1,000 shields and it's really easy to do. And if you're building absolute paper thin ships, I would say
stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, I see so many people running around in open in ships that just explode to one volley from a ganker. And then they cry about the ganker and you're like, well, it's elite dangerous, you know? You have to be ready to protect yourself. And the thing is, if I can do this to an ASP, there's no reason you can't too. I mean, this thing has 50 light year jump range, all the mod cons, 2 vehicle hanger racks, corrosive resistant cargo racks, a big fuel scoop. Yeah, it's got a prismatic shield. It's got no banks. But it's got plenty of shields to be able to jump away from a gank, and that is all you need it for. Like, it can do all the usual stuff you want to do in an ASP. I can go out to the crystal shards with my 2 vehicle hangar bays and drive around planets for hours. I can go get Thargoid probes in it with my corrosive resistant cargo racks. You know, you can do stuff in it. I can turn up and help Scooby do some bounty hunting. Even though I do have limited ammo with my enforcer cannons, when they do hit, they do a decent amount of damage. And it is fun. It's a fun ship to fly and a fun ship to use. And like, people who build ASPs that have no shields and are very super weak, I'm always a bit suspicious as to why. There's no need. And you have to remember it's elite dangerous. If you play in open, you have to be able to, you know, do what this guy says and be ready to
defend yourselves at all times. But most importantly, defend yourselves at all times.
And what sorcery is this? Well, it's a decent prismatic shield with 2 decent shield boosters, and that's it. I mean, I've got max mega joules, got over 1,000 shields, you know, that's it, job done. I think I do have a shield booster inside just to tip it over to like what it is. But even with just the prismatic shield and the shield, you don't need the guardian shield reinforcement that I've got in mine. But I've got a large guardian shield reinforcement and a guardian module reinforcement just because I had spare power and I could. And it tipped it over into the, you know, well over 1,000 shield bracket. And with 4 pips, 1,000 shields is actually pretty tough, you know. It will withstand most ganks. I mean, this thing survived against a wing of IED on more than one occasion and allowed me to send passive-aggressive messages to the said IED members, mocking them for being unable to kill an ASP. In fact, it was this ship that started the whole animosity with IED towards me. But yeah, I've got all the mod cons on there. You know, I've got tier 5 dirty drives, so it's reasonably fast. I've got decent shields. Everything's engineered. Because why wouldn't you? That's what engineering is. It's just upgrades for your ship, boosts for your ship. You know, why wouldn't you just engineer your ship? I mean, engineering is open to everyone now. It's not locked behind anything, so there's no excuse. And I always disagreed with IED when it came to IED, where I was like, oh, we have to defend those that can't defend themselves. And it's like, I'd rather teach people how to be able to defend themselves, because you can't rely on other people to defend you. As is clearly shown by the fact there's not many IED left on the game and no one protecting anyone out here. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And I think if I can do this to an ASP, you can do this to any ship. Engineering is not that difficult. And I picked my paint job because it matched this Lego model. And I really do like that paint job on my ASP. But let's enjoy this explosion. I'll say that's all. Thanks for watching.
Oh, he exploded just off screen. Almost perfect time. Oh, another tripper.